Those numbers. We're off and skating here in Pennsylvania. Gavin McKenna, first to that puck, nudges it ahead. Carabella wires it up the wall. Misa's pass is intercepted by Felix Caron. And it's Riley Thompson dumping it in. Carabella skids out. Carabella back to his skates. Along with Thompson, across to Abel. Good shot right into the mid there. Had backed out to center.
Good push here from the Buckeyes early on. See on the road, get that first 5 minutes on your side.
Well, more hockey, the nightcap on this Friday night of our doubleheader coverage. We're in Hockey Valley. Ohio State right now possessing the puck. They've been the hotter of the two teams. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Meanwhile, Penn State, they played some real good teams. Problem is they're winless in their last 4. Wise in across the line. Deck cut, back for Wise. Crespo got his stick in the way. Ingles, what a play there. Twirling up top. William Smith down for a look. On his backhand, Dunlap took a stab at it. Jackson Smith up but not out. Ingles holding in. Follow through. Penn State, though, maneuvers it out to center. William Smith off the wall. That's gobbled up. Pretty good line mates here for Luke Misa. Draft choice of the Calgary Flames with Fink and McKenna.
Get them the puck and go to the net. I think that's a good advice for the youngster.
Riley Thompson loses an edge. Caron fishing for that rebound. Fleming, though, able to smother it. Misa picks it up. Strachey checks him off the puck. Right back to Luke Misa. Little flick along the wall. Jackson Smith shot accidentally blocked by the back of the leg of Aiden Fink. Now Ohio State looking to break the puck out cleanly. Sabo, the Dunlop, the chip, and now the change. Pushed ahead by Misa. Amon, he's usually a defenseman, but that's how shorthanded Penn State is.
In front of the net, so I'm thinking, I don't even think anyone needs to tell him that now. He probably knows in his mind he should have shot that one, but a nice move to get there. Just needs to take that shot to finish the play.
Gavin McKenna in across the line. Nolan Collins guns that shot wide. See the special team numbers? 4 for 13. The power play back in late October against Ohio State with the power play. Gavin McKenna, the forward of the point. Switching spots. It's patted aside by Everly.
Yeah, interesting idea there. He looked like he was just shooting for either a tip or a rebound. It's more kind of get that puck through, maybe gets him started early on this penalty kill. Blocking passes, and for Penn State, it's a couple quick passes, find that open shot guy, and let it rip with the talent they have.
Marsko exploding off of the faceoff, leaves for Fink behind the goal. McKenna on the point. Jackson Smith, they exchange spots. They do so again. Smith to McKenna. Trying to open up some seams here in the midst of a power play. One-timer, Fink scores! Aiden Fink, power play goal! Front row seat to make the call. So 1 for 1 with the advantage. Marsko and Penn State possess off the draw. Again, the two usual up top, Gavin McKenna and Jackson Smith. McKenna's shot, that's knocked away as Wiebusch was looking for the deflection. McKenna. Aiden Fink inching in. Fink the shot. It's deflected wide. Drops down for Wiebusch. Gavin McKenna in the midst of the power play here. Aiden Fink straight away. Jackson Smith thought about it. McKenna, the low drive, scores! Gavin McKenna, 2-0, Penn State.
See it right there from Coach Godowski. He almost wants to smile when he watches a play like that. But Gavin McKenna just putting that at the net, almost like a shuffleboard, low on the ice net, but Fleming takes advantage of the patience by Burnside and gets his glove there. What a save to keep this a 2-0 lead. And quite frankly, Ohio State's played a really good period 5-on-5. It's been the penalty kill that has really hurt them. Great save from Fleming.
Yeah, that's the type of save that can energize the forwards. Here's Fink. McKenna brushes it ahead. Misa shoots it up high. That caroms off a body and wide. There's Sabo on the backhand. Gets it out to center. Looking to get those quick feet moving. Ryan Gordon to Hong. Returning to Gordon. Blind pass in front to Isley as he shoots it wide. What a setup from Ryan Gordon. Isley alone in front, not once but twice. Fleming standing tall once again there. Icing the call.
Not get frustrated, stay with it, keep your composure, and get the Buckeyes back in this hockey game.
Yeah, Steve Rollick saying this week he wants more consistency from Felix Caron. Maybe he can learn from a guy like Jake Carabella. Go to those hard areas to pay the price. There was just a hard shot. Burnside, high shot there, waving.
Getting down two, and all the momentum on Penn State's side. They've not stopped playing, and now are back in this hockey game.
Aiden Fink softens that pass. Gavin McKenna looking to go back door there for Schoen. Now in front to Schoen. That's denied. Crespo keeps it alive from the point. Nathan McBrayer looking for a safe place to lay that puck. Smith holding in. Fink. Jackson Smith goes to goal. Pestered from behind by Burnside. Smith, though, the big 6'4" thoroughbred, keeps it. That's off the chest of Eberle. Rebound right to a teammate. And it's Crocker delaying as his teammates are changing.
Tonight, 5 scoring chances, or he's been around the puck in the net so much.
Looks like he's had too much time and room for some of those chances. Here's Gordon, squeaks in. Fleming again makes the save as William Smith holds in. Montez to Gordon, just out of his range.
Montez has got to shoot that puck.
Gavin McKenna, short-handed with Lawback. Good stick there by Ingles to break things up. That's usually Penn State dominating the shot department.
Not see that, especially at the Blue Ice Arena. Buckeyes, can they do it again? What kind of period are we going to see here from Ohio State? Are they going to keep coming? Or are they going to try to put a clamp down a little more and play defensively against this Penn State vaunted offense?
Jared Crespo in front, glancing back to the point. Jackson Smith on his backhand. Wedges it down low. Crespo, a defenseman there, down deep. Fink up top, replacing him. Misa looks him off. Crespo back to his usual position. Jackson Smith's blast is blocked. Now Gavin McKenna redirected in front, doesn't get through. Picking up the pieces there is Felix Caron. Trying to finesse his way to center. Broken up by Smith. McKenna to his left. There's J.J. Wiebusch holding it in with a strong stick. Wiebusch lays it in front. Smith trying to angle his way in for the shot release. Instead, it's Felix Caron.
Huge moment here. Another power play for Penn State. Looking to take that 2-goal advantage again.
DeMarsico. Fink. Jackson Smith. He's assisted on both goals, Smith, tonight. McKenna, high shot. Sending a dart wide. Hong on his forehand. Smart play, but good hustle and range there for Smith to hold it in.
There's that length working in his favor.
Fink the forward up top with Smith. Gavin McKenna, the one-timer, scores! Redirected in front, looks like DeMarsico.
He does exactly that. That's what made them so successful last year when they got hot in the second half of the season.
So Sam Hillebrand has replaced Christopher Eberle. This is usually a two-man rotation, so this is an unfamiliar territory for Hillebrand to see the ice. It's a 4-1 advantage now for Penn State. Fink at center. Misa, bouncing puck. Bounces deeper into Buckeye territory where Broughton Sabo will take over. McBrayer. Thompson there goes down. Collision with Godowski, two big bodies. Sealing the wall there, Riley Thompson, so effective on the forecheck. His pass takes a deflection right onto the stick of Aiden Fink. To McKenna, broken up by McGinley nicely. Thompson gives to McGinley, breezing on through. Caron the shot, scores! Felix Caron finds a little catnip.
Save percentages in the high 80s. Oh, what a block.
It was Hong on that fascia blast. Fascia again this time. Squeezed through. It's gloved down by Adam Isley. Lifted in, Hong. Trying to twist away from defenders. Leaves for Ryan Gordon. Right back for James Hong. Hong swings it in front. Gordon in the high slot on his backhand. Shoveled down low. There's Hong. Little cycle here. Gordon couldn't get the pass. Great keep in there with the swat by Sabo, but it's only momentarily. Ben Schoen skates forward. Dropping. Van Olm scores! Shea Van Olm. The party continues for Penn State. Seen by Penn State. McGinley back to collect. Laubach seals the wall. Fink to McKenna. Shoots! Hillebrand stopping Gavin McKenna there. McKenna and Penn State holding in. Loose puck, Aiden Fink. Gavin McKenna, he's in. Misa shoots, scores! Misa from McKenna.
Turnovers with 12 minutes left in the second period.
Fifth game, 6+ goals for Penn State, and the night is still young. Now turnover, watch out, breakaway. Davis Burnside in, shoots, scores! Davis Burnside immediately answers. Nathan McBrayer drives it in. Shoot ahead by Fleming. Sabo once again. Burnside. First two on the forecheck, but an errant pass, and the Buckeyes will have to regroup. Sealing the wall here is Luke Misa. Fascia. Dipping puck, and it's
After what we've seen here in the first half of this hockey game. We'll see what happens tonight, and then I'm even doubly curious to see if we can have an encore tomorrow night.
James Hong. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Crespo on his backhand. Jackson Smith, good little twirl. Doesn't clear it though. Gordon holding in. He has to watch it. Smith is on his tail. Good angling there by Gordon to keep the big man away from the puck. Now a turnover. Nick Chindegraze with the try. He was gifted one in front. Fink. Had his stick lifted. Ohio State now an opportunity to clear it. They do so. Ryan Gordon leads the charge. Gordon slides it in. Amin. calm things down on that Fink rush. Burnside, the steal. Little soft dump in, under 4 minutes to go. Christensen on the retrieval. Redirected in by Aiden Fink. William Smith, long toss ahead for Hong. Hong loses an edge. Van Olm turns up ice for Penn State. Schoen energetically over the line, but didn't have possession. Collins, turnover, right to Gordon. Gordon lays it off. Isley the chance, Fleming down, keeps it out.
4-2 going in Penn State's direction, but an absolute, I don't know how to describe it fully.
Van Olm and shoots, scores, Van Olm!
Make that number 7 on the period. Great little pass. Gavin doesn't waste any time, gets that puck to his stick, puts it through the 5-hole. These are goals that will make you a goal scorer at this level.
Third game with 7+ goals. Carabella now tries to answer back. Little finesse to Thompson in. Fleming flashing the pad. Rebound goes to Felix Caron. Trying that up high shot from a tight angle. McKenna, he was the setup man in the most recent tally. 5 assists for number 72.
Again, turnovers. Too many, too often here, and you might get away with one. But tonight has not been one of those nights.
Season high 8 goals for Penn State tonight. Down to 25 seconds to go in the period. Spun forward. Riley Thompson. Outnumbered there. Out of the scrum, it's Fink with 12 seconds to go in the period. Jackson Smith walks in, gunning that one wide. 5 seconds to go. Carabella. 8-3 Penn State advantage.
For Nittany Lion fans here at Pagula.
We'll see if Ohio State more fighting them left. There are 6 goals in the second period tonight, a program record for goals in any period by the Nittany Lions. Issa, Fink knocks that shot wide. Man with 2 goals on the evening, Caron to Carabella. Back for Caron, but good back check there by Gavin McKenna to disrupt things with his stick. There's Gavin McKenna, so much poise. There, it's Caron on the steal. Gives to Thompson. Riley Thompson's shot. Rockets off the boards. Now onto the stick of Lawback. 3 Buckeyes last period. Sam Hillebrandt between the pipes now. There's Ingles. Rebound in front was available. It's calmed down by Ben Schoen. Gavin McKenna, long toss ahead, like a timing pattern there, just out of range for Schoen. Dragged forward by Hong. The shade back to collect, feels the pressure. Backed up though by McKenna, unable to move it by Hong. Brian Gordon. McGinley in for a look. There's Sabo to Gordon. McGinley inching in. Rejected by Fleming. Rebound drops down for Christensen, and he'll pump it down the ice. McGinley met there by Gavin McKenna. The little chip. Nick Chin to Graves now arrives on the scene. DeGraves going for
Still coming back to that. You'd love to see that from your top players continuing to play at both ends of the rink.
He had a soft little hand there when he broke things up. Fink turns it in McBrayer. Carabella, a man is loose. It's Thompson. Breakaway. Goodbye. Thompson in, fires. He knocks it wide. Breakaway for a mile there for Riley Thompson. Carabella now. Thompson again. Fink flicks it ahead. Bouncing puck. Settled down by Gavin McKenna. Trying to twist away from the coverage. Gives the law back. Back for McKenna. Couldn't accept the pass. Now Montez the other way. Burnside. Stays on the skates. Barely. Montez hurriedly back to the point. William Smith. Low shot. Crocker fishing for the rebound. But it's cleared by the Nittany Lions. Leaves it behind the goal for Misa. Gavin McKenna now arrives on the backhand, feathers it over for Collins, and that's off of Hillebrand, just deflecting wide. Picking up the scraps there, Gavin McKenna. DeMarsico wants it, one-timer coming, scores! Tipped in front.
Looked like a Luke Misa tip in front of the net. Another point, though. It's that Nick Suzuki tip, an all-important goal for Team Canada. Luke Misa, really nice tip there, and you can add another stat. 7th point of the night for Gavin McKenna, 4th for Matt DeMarsico.
Now can they get to double digits? 9-3 lead. Montez. Delayed offside here on the Buckeyes. Free clear here for Penn State. Montez, the steal. Max Montez. Partially fanned on that shot, just dribbles. Halfway through this third period, 9-3, Penn State leading. Ryan Gordon takes it on the fly. Slides that well wide. McBrayer from the point. Dropping down here to Ryan Gordon. McGinley. Low shot. Isley takes it, turns and fires. Kind of handcuffed there. Gordon was interfered with a little bit there. Penn State might have got away with one. Gavin McKenna. 6 assists on the night. That ties a Big Ten record. Fink to McKenna. Maybe assist number 7 is ahead. McKenna takes it wide. McKenna trying to dance in, and it's melted down.
Sleeps a little better and be able to come back with a little more confidence tomorrow night when maybe you get some chances like that in a closer hockey game.
Caron with a pair of goals on the evening. Hands off to Carabella. Shot bounding wide. Caron in behind the goal trying to set up Thompson. Carabella whips it wide on the backhand. Thompson, Jake Carabella. It's been a rough night for the Buckeyes, but you still always notice number 49 with his tenacious play. Stumbling down there is Aiden Fink. In the meantime, Riley Thompson looks off Carabella. Fink is knocked down away from the puck. Play goes on. Burnside drives it wide. Things getting a little chippy here. 5.5 to go. Lopsided scoreline. That's when things do tend to get chippy.
You talked about consistency and just caring for the puck. There's just not enough caring for the puck tonight. Respecting it. The Ohio State defense against this vaunted offense. One-timer, Jackson Smith on the rebound. It was DeMarsico in front trying to jam it in. What a keep in there by McKenna. He's got 7 points tonight. Rips that one wide. Gavin McKenna
Aiden Fink cradles. Whiffing on it was Smith. Little movement up top. Gavin McKenna takes it. DeMarsico from a tight angle. That deflects it. Just trying to break more team records here, Penn State. Smith and McKenna up top. Jackson Smith pounds it home.